Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Mine now, demi-guys.
Revelio. Revelio.
Stench of some sort. Well, it's not me.
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
Revelio.
I wonder...
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for
No,
you.
no, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. We Ravenclaws must stick together.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Revelio.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
Confringo.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
What's wrong, Eccleston? Afraid of a staircase?
Revelio.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't
Revelio.
quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Confringo.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Confringo.
More cobwebs.
Revelio.
You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
I think you should do the honors. Go. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You're welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Grimgotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Revelio.
It is frustrating that we do not study apparition until our 6th year. We could get past this gate instantly.
Revelio.
I wonder what that does.
Compulso.
That didn't work. Perhaps that did it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Confringo.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Confringo.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Well done.
Revelio.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
High Wing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back to now!
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Not the safest place to sneak into. Metrificus Totalis. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
Revelio.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Alohomora.
Allow me to put you out of your misery. The flames consume us!
Accio.
Ready to... Not sure.
Confringo.
Defensive living. Incendio! Oh, it's actually quite beautiful.
Alohomora. Revelio. Confringo.
Revelio.
Revelio. Confringo.
Wing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mom.
Hurry. Oh!
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
from the castle! This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Away, Highwing! Away!
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide...
Sometimes it seems all right.
Please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Thank you again, Gwendolen.
News regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Here you found a bit of treasure. What can I do for you today? hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio. Revelio.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend. Deke thinks you should be proud of all.
Arresto momentum. Accio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Accio. Arresto momentum. Settle yourself. Revelio. Accio. Arresto momentum. Accio. Arresto momentum. I'll look after you. Accio. Arresto momentum. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. Arresto momentum. There. Not Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Everything's Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle. I'd seen Bakar's tower countless times. Never suspected it held the secrets it did.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Wonder where they're off to in such a hurry.
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Revelio.
We could take every child we find to Ranrock.
Accio.
Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we looked. If he
Glacius. Potato. Big superfight.
Stop that right now! Expulsor.
Revelio. Revelio.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion! Ranrock will lead us to victory!
Accio.
I won't rest until...
Confringo!
Expulso! Ah, up there. That's our way in.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle. Revelio.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Expulso!
Confringo. Defender. Glacius.
From above! Enjoy some! Expulso!
This is not going well for you.
Take that run away! No!
Confringo.
Got no match.
Confringo.
I've had enough of this.
This will not go well for you.
I won't rest.
You'll regret this for the rest of your...
Confringo. Oh, try.
Oh, what's the lot?
Accio.
Ranrock won't be stopped!
Confringo.
I won't rest.
Glacius.
If only Ranrock were here!
Expulso. How does that feel? Better luck next time.
Defender.
I feel as though you're not even trying!
Confringo.
Expulso.
Confringo. Accio. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Accio.
Ranrock will unite us!
Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Fuego! Revelio! Revelio. Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way.
Revelio. Confringo.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Goblin tracks.
Revelio.
They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Revelio.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
That pillar is blocking the top. I'll need to move it.
Accio. Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Accio. Pulsar. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Defender! Flipendo! Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Flipendo! Flipendo! Revelio.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Ledge near it for me to grab on.
Flipendo! Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Flipendo! Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Glacius! Flipendo! Confringo! Defender! Glacius! Flipendo! Confringo! Defender! Flipendo! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it's in triangle while on the other side of the archway. Revelio.
Confringo, Defender, Glacius. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. 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 Revelio. Confringo, Defender. Confringo, Protego. Glacius. Accio. Confringo, Defender. Confringo, Accio, Glacius.
Stupid one. Defender. Stupid one. Glacier. Confringo. Potato. Stupid one. Defender. What a relief. Revelio.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Revelio.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Revelio.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you...
Revelio.
Covered has to do with you.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I set forth, speak to me after class.
Accio. Arresto momentum. Accio.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Knowing Amit, he's likely studied here.
Nothing to poke with Aaron to except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle. Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone. Nothing to poke in Aaron to except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Confringo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Incendio. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
Levioso! Levioso! Levioso!
Revelio.
These rocks have seen better days.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
That solves that. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Glacius. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. You're the reason this one.
Expulso! Where did you learn that? Expulso!
Say that. I don't know what kind of magic that was. Glacius. Confringo. No one to share in my victory. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio. I should investigate. Confringo! I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Protego. Lumos.
That's that. Settled. This looks intriguing.
Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Arresto Momentum. Accio.
Assignment's all finished.
Accio. Arresto Momentum.
I'll look after you.
Revelio. Arresto Momentum.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Revelio. Arresto Momentum. Revelio. Arresto Momentum. Revelio. Accio. Arresto Momentum.
Settle yourself.
Revelio. Revelio.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Can't say
I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the
Revelio.
pumpkins.
Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Bombarda.
Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Accio. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Arresto momentum. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo.
Bombarder! Confringo! Arresto momentum. Defender! Bombarder! Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Defender. Bombarder. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Defender. Bombarder. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder. Arresto momentum. Defender. Bombarder. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder. Revelio.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Protego. Bombarda. Confringo.
Nobody
That was a mistake. You cost us out. Incendio!
Oh, what the light go out of your eyes.
Incendio!
Arresto momentum.
How'd you know? It's the one who took the goblin elm. Expulso!
You little cowards!
Expulso!
Bombarda. Confringo.
Reductor!
Rookwoods don't go. Expulso!
Have you just the momentum?
And I haven't even had the tea yet!
Depulso.
Might want to look up. Incendio!
You bombarda.
You'll pay for that! Reductor!
Pay for that. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Depulso. Defender. Bombarda.
Expulso!
Arresto momentum.
I reckon you've got a few tricks.
This is your first duel, isn't it?
Flash of inspiration.
Arresto momentum. Depulso. Defender.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Bombarda.
Expulso!
Depulso. Arresto momentum. Defender.
Expulso!
Bombarda. Depulso.
Expulso!
Arresto momentum.
Expulso!
Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Arresto momentum.
Expulso!
Defender. Revelio. Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself. Defender. Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided.
Revelio.
It's too risky.
Anything to do with... Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus Curse, also known as the Torture Curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. he'll change his mind.
Bombarda! Arrest them.
Let me out, son!
For all the creatures you dare kill!
Yes, son!
Bombarda!
Fill out, blood!
You after the cold and sniff.
Revelio. Lumos. Compulso. Bombarda.
To relax there. Lyondale's not harm.
Confringo! Bombarda! Arrest them,
Wilson says that right gymnastics will save you.
Arresto momentum. Confringo! Defendo! Bombarda! Had you all just give up?
Confringo!
Confringo!
Oh, still you little diesel! Confringo!
Easy! Arresto momentum. Confringo! Defendo!
No one!
Are you even trying?
Your luck at killing us ends here.
Incendio!
Feel it burn.
Arresto momentum. Confringo! Defendo!
Oh, too hard!
Bombarda!
Why not simply stay?
Arresto momentum. Confringo!
The beasts are safer now.